record, but and say what up.
What up, man? What up?
Mushroom Girl, huh?
Yeah, man. She is very fun. And basically, I just want to make her as good as we can get her, you know?
Okay.
I think Death Good Stuff felt like a good place to start. I really enjoy I really enjoy that you don't have to play with keyword packages. And so, yeah. The odd pick in here that I think was the thing that you said, what's this doing in here? As I was going into the chat, is Spirit Charged? Yeah.
Yep.
I heard you say that, and I was like, he's talking about Spirit Charged Kick.
Yeah, 100%.
I fully expect this to go. The idea is with this card was I needed a decent momentum out.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of got a weird idea that was kind of bad. Is that Spirit Charge Kick and Instant Shining Flash both reduce difficulty on your next attack or next card. So there were some neat lines I got to do where I did Spirit Charge Kick on a 5, Instant Shining Flash on a 4, and then I don't know, maybe like a Jaw Jammer on like a 3, 4, 5. So you were playing like 3 attacks, not going over 5 progressive, and it was pretty cool. It happens fairly frequently, but I believe there are probably better things we can be doing with Spirit Charge Kick. One of the cool things that I will say with that card is that for early game, if I didn't have a lot of mushroom counters, it could fuel Jaw Jammer, give Jaw Jammer a little bit of extra damage. So if I have like 2 mushroom counters out, it gets and you do Spirit Charged into a Jaw Jammer, it would be it would be like a 12 damage move on like turn 2 or 3, which was neat. But
8, 9, 10, and then this is 1 for every 2, right?
Yeah. Oh, so yeah. Sorry, if you just have 1, so it would be yeah. I did my math wrong, but you know,
Okay.
you know,
I'm just trying to follow that the math does work.
Yeah. So
You haven't said the coolest part about this card yet, and I'm waiting for you to say it.
The coolest part about this card is it the +0 low block?
No. It gives +3 damage to your unblockable move, and so yes,
correct.
And so like this is 13 damage unblockable as opposed to 10 damage unblockable, which is like a better, you know, inevitability point, right?
Yeah, for sure. That is the coolest part, and that is the original reason I put it in. I just didn't think about it in the moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is the cool thing with that card. But I am down to find a better option for that slot, and just trim up the deck a little and make it not as, just make it a little bit less clunky, I suppose.
Sure. I have a question for you. Do you know the ruling of? Actually, give me a second. If they flip a foundation, does it keep the mushroom counter?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Because it's like whenever people would flip Knots Flask, like flip a rival asset, Knots Flask would still keep the 3 drop counters on it.
Interesting.
That was a big part of the series between Tim and the Mimic player in Las Vegas. Tim was able to keep track of where the Knots Flask was because it still had the counters on it.
Huh.
Yeah, so they do keep the counters.
Interesting. Okay, let's take a look. Like, so what do you need my help with specifically?
Biggest thing with you is probably cleaning up the block zones. I have it at 70 cards because of the 4th Shroom shooters. Because I feel like you want to play that many copies of it. I might be wrong. And because I wanted to throw in 2 showdowns as well, and that felt like a lot of green and blue cards. But if we can trim it down to like 65, 60, that would be cool.
Okay.
And then if there's any options on the attack package that might be stronger than what I'm currently running, maybe if there's better momentum outs than Spirit Charge Kick, that would be really cool to find.
I mean, you've got Trace Ice, right? Which is like a
Yeah,
great
I mean,
momentum out.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'll do a little scoping, do a little looking.
Side, but I could see it in the main.
What does this thing do? It's a commit cost.
Yeah.
Falling Heel Strike is just like a great all-around card. It's just like it's a 4/4 that only gets bigger because your moves stun 1. It's got a 2 low block. It's not quite the Spirit Charge Kick, although I really like this card in this deck. The number one thing that I need out of you is I actually just need more high blocks. So like
yeah, sure.
Like after we get done looking at all of this, I'm probably just gonna go back and look at high blocks.
Sure.
Gory Stab.
Hit.
This card's a charge.
I guess she is charging towards you. Is that relevant on Death, Life, or Water?
No, but it is relevant for the water chocolate deck I'm going to play. It's not relevant for your deck.
Oh, cool. I like that. Well, no, I was just wondering on those symbols what charges there were. Yeah, water makes sense. That is cool. And after they block, they discard 2 momentum?
Yeah.
Nice.
I hate Amajiki.
That's tight. Amajiki sucks.
I hate Amajiki. Yeah, I think I don't think you're missing any highs. I think you just make charge kick a one of, and you're probably fine.
Sure.
Death attack, block zone high, and just see what's up. BFE is very funny.
It's funny.
I'm a big fan of things like Gouging Needle. I think Gouging Needle is very cool.
I actually think Gouging Needle is a good option, even if it's just like a one-off. Yeah, that card's sick as fuck.
Piercing Needle is not bad, depending on how bad they want to go to Deadlock. Although they have a way to get out of Deadlock on their face, right? Man, do the high blocks actually suck this bad on the death symbol?
I didn't think they did. I guess like Vile Season, like we always think of that, and we're like, yeah, that's a great high block on the death symbol. But I mean, I guess that's why people play Gouging Needle, right? Other than the 5 speed low. +0 high block, powerful 3.
Huh. Weird. I mean, the other thing is like this just has to go up to a 4 of, right? And
yeah,
so
sure.
That's there. How do you feel about? I mean, I guess your character gives damage.
Yeah, that's why it's there. 4 low. It's an echo that gives damage.
I mean, there's an idea where like, do you like Spirit Charge Kick or Instant Shining Flash more?
Easily Instant Shining Flash, right?
Okay, so this is just the one of for the spice. And then now we're down for 22, right? Like 22,
okay.
22 and like 64 is like probably where we're going to end up, right?
Okay.
I don't think you need 4 shroom shooters. In
Sure.
fact, I want you to test it with 3, and I want you to mark down every game that you don't see it, right?
Sounds
and so there's where you find, is it worth it or not? What does this guy got? Oh, just kidding. That's the wrong one. I keep seeing this card and thinking it's the other one. That is the other foundation of hers.
The one that flips
like
the card
plus,
in the card pool?
+2 to the next one. I keep thinking it is this one. And this card's bad.
Yeah.
This card's not very good. And I'm like, why are people playing this? And it's because they're actually playing this.
Yeah.
Fashion Icon is such a cool idea.
There was a game where I made Jawjammer. I mean, I keep going back to that, but I was able to make Jawjammer like 4 speed because I had a Battle Aura or something earlier, and then I was able to pump speed with my character's facing something else, because it's good on offense and defense.
Sure.
But we can find other options.
What's this guy got going on?
It's apathetic with a cost. So after your attack is blocked, you get to selectively flip a rival foundation.
And you think that's good? That you think that's worth it when you have things like Showdown?
Probably not.
I think this is a really cool sideboard card, maybe.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I'm down.
And if we're just trying to make cuts, same thing with Taguro's Dominance. This should be a one of.
Yeah.
Because it is unique. We don't want to ever have two of them.
Yep.
League Invitation should be a one of because it's a 3-diff, and you should just have diamond hands with this card.
Yeah.
This card should just be petrifying, right?
Mm-hmm.
24, 26, 14. Let's look at our block zones. What lows we have. Struggling should be a 4 of.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Failed Role Model at the one of. I think one is perfect. I don't think that you need two. What are your thoughts on that?
I'm down for that, yeah. Just having selective foundation sniping is nice. But, I mean, we have that. We have Taguro's. We have... yeah. But, I mean, still, having that as an option is good.
I mean, there's an idea where we are supposed to, when we look at our block zones, right? Like... What's Weapon Clash doing for us?
Repeatable damage reduction, but I mean,
yeah.
Yeah.
I am nervous about Weapons Clash, not because of any other reason than like, it's just more destruction, and it happens to be just like another high block. It's a 2-3 high block. And like we could like find another low block because again I think we're headed to a low block meta, and so like having like this, latent skill could go down to like a 2 of, right? We could take Weapon Clash and put it at the 1 of, or we could cut the League Invitation and keep Weapon Clash. Like latent skill going to a 2 of makes total sense to me. It used to be played at a 2 of. I think playing this at a 2 of is fine. More people are going to be playing Draw Hate than ever.
Yeah.
I think we need to cut 2 more high blocks and toss in the 3 low blocks to bring it back up to 18.
I'm down to cut the Weapons Clash. I think I'd rather have League Invitation over Weapons Clash.
And like your job is to just like build a little patient anyways. I need this, go. No Godzilla cards, correct?
Yeah, not for now.
First to water is just minus speed. This is just more draw power. And spin a momentum, seal 2 rival foundations. I mean, there's your momentum out, right? Or they could destroy a foundation to cancel.
Yeah, I'm down.
So there's like a great one. You're not playing Syndicate at all. Thoughts?
I think there were other 0 diffs I was playing instead.
I mean, the answer is like there's your 0 low. And then for your difficulties, you've just got these 2. And this could just be the 2 of. It's another 6 check in your deck, and I bet you're gonna really appreciate this card whenever they play on turn 2 they play their Dark Abyss. And you're like, oh, it's a 5 low for 6. I guess I will block it on a 5 and not commit anything.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool. This is 64 cards. 64 and 22 is a little higher than 2/3. We probably could get away with like 1 more card if we really wanted to. 18, 25, 21. Like all of this looks good. It kind of is like, what's your favorite card? We put it either back in or go find something. Whether that's like, do you need the 4th mushroom shooter back or not?
I'm down to try it as a 3 of and see how much we really need it. It's never felt bad just because, like, worst case scenario, it's another +1 high block, but we have a lot of good high blocks, you know? So, I think if we were going to toss another one in.
I mean, it's settling old debts, right? There should just be the 4 of.
Yeah. Yep.
Like if they are actively using their character to keep you off of counters so that you can't draw off settling old debts or get the damage pump, you're gonna win the game.
Yeah,
so that's neat. That's cool.
That is actually very cool. It's cool pressure to put on them with like your character and with foundations. I like that. Yeah, I'm in. Yeah.
How often do you shroom shooter to put things on your own stuff?
I found myself doing it fairly frequently just as a way to boost your damage tempo faster. I haven't used the re-ready a whole lot, and maybe that's wrong. But I feel like
Just lets you draw 2 more cards, right?
yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, you draw 2 cards and then keep attacking, and then on your last one, draw 2 cards again.
Yeah.
Or on their turn, draw 2 cards, right?
Yeah. So, yeah. So pretty decently, but yeah, not enough that we probably need 4 of it.
I think this is it. I think this is where it's at. 65 is probably where it should be.
Mm-hmm.
Does this card have death? I mean, it should, right? Death, attack, go. I'm waiting to see somebody break this card.
Yeah, that card is very good. Yeah, that card's sick. Sick as fuck.
This is a ranged card?
Mm-hmm.
I know what I'm playing for the grind next week.
Yeah?
Yeah. I bet Death Wolfwood with this card is kind of messed up. We get to play this and Twisting Azure?
Yeah. So you get to reduce their check, and you get to clog their card pool, and you get to draw a card off of this. That's kind of fucked.
Yeah.
And Deadlock Echo, like if they, I mean, you want to win the game before then, but
yeah, but it's just like,
yeah,
this is a real deadlock threat for that character.
Yeah, because you get this, you get Trace Eyes, and you can just fucking deadlock the hell out of them. That is cool. I might.
Not relevant for this though. Sorry.
No, definitely
kind of
not. But that's very cool.
I saw that her face. I just saw this and I was like, "Wait, she's got the death symbol? She does. She does indeed have the death symbol."
She sure does.
Final thoughts? I mean, you came to me with like death good stuff, and there's only so much we can do, right?
Yeah, you know, I didn't really give you a whole lot to work with, and for that I apologize. But it was kind of just like, hey, I don't know,
make my life easier. Hey, I put Battle or Release, Trace Eyes, Jawjammer, and Vial Seizing in a deck. Can you make it better? No, I don't think I can actually. Yeah.
Sorry. No, yeah, it was basically just like, I made this deck. It's pretty cool. It's done some cool stuff. I was sure there were ways that we could make it cleaner and a little bit better, and we did make it cleaner, and I think we made it a little bit better. So that's all I really wanted. I didn't really know what else to do for my May deck talk and wanted to get it out of the way.
No, this is great. I'm probably just gonna steal this because I haven't made a mushroom deck yet.
Yeah, do it. She's very cool. She's a lot of fun. She's slow, so I feel like having the, you know, you got to play more defense early game. Like building 2 turns in a row is pretty standard, especially if you find like a showdown.
Sure.
Or you find Keikos on board and stuff and just slow them down. And then just being like, all right, let's slowly poke and get those counters, and then eventually I just overclock you and win. But she's very fun. She's a good time. I have never had a game where I've left being like, man, this character is not fun. She is very fun. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right, buddy. Thank you so much for your support over on Patreon. Stay on the line long enough for me to shoot you the list, and you have a great night, okay?
Yeah, man, you too.
All right, we'll see ya.